Notre Dame defense, which has not allowed a first-quarter touchdown this year. So Sinceri gives it to Ray Graham, and Graham is in the clear.
Great hustle.
Finally chased down. Yarder.
And look at the left guard get out on Manti Te'o. That's the key block right there. He seals Te'o inside, breaks a tackle in the secondary, and if it's not for the hustle of Russell and Mata, that goes the whole way.
Pittsburgh offense finally thinks that Ray Graham is back. He had a season-ending. Now it's 3rd and 8 from the Notre Dame 30. And since Notre Dame started at cornerback ever as a true freshman, so the 1st and 10, Ray Graham, who had the huge gain. Sinceri leads the Big East in passing efficiency. He's 8th in the country. Doesn't make mistakes on 2nd and short. Looked like Pitt, Alabama, which has a pretty good test in Baton Rouge tonight against LSU. As Ray Graham, there's an example of the kind of runner he is.
Means in this scheme is he wants to find in this zone scheme to draw here, left, back to the right, now cut laterally. And the second thing it shows is how quick and well-coached Notre Dame.
As Pitt tries to make something of this good field position to start this drive. Sinceri setting it up for Graham, and Graham has the first example here in this drive of how hot Sinceri's been the last 6 games, throwing better than 71%. This time on the ground, it's Graham, and Graham.
The center does. Turnley, watch the center. Most centers can't get out in front of this. Turnley gets in front, gets the block on Fox. There's the cut up the field. Now does he stay in bounds? I think he did. Hard to tell, but I think he's in bounds, and that's a great.
Pittsburgh trying to do something here and increase their lead before they head to the locker room. Sinceri
solid, well thought out of, and no turnovers.
Big gain of 16 by Shanahan. Minute and a half left. Sinceri to the air. He's got Ray Graham, who just scored the touchdown. 5. This one complete, just short of the first down. One trailing 10-6 to Pitt here, trying to pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and Ray Graham is short here after the good showing at Temple. 4th and 1 as Pitt goes for it, and Notre Dame stops him. In play from Sinceri, gets some good rushing, that's happened. Used the play action to set up some good gains, that's happened as well. As Ray Graham, who scored the only
when I see a center who can pull out in front on the outside zone or stretch play. He gets the cut block on Te'o. We haven't said much about Te'o today, and that's because Don
Farley, who had a fractured bone in the top of his thumb, had surgery on Monday, but was back at practice Tuesday and Wednesday, and this time they bottle up Grant, leading 10-6. Sinceri to work to the air again here for Pitt. Sinceri now with Ray Graham in the backfield, and the give is to Graham up the middle, and on 2nd and 7 against Tino Sinceri in Pittsburgh. And on the ground is Graham across the 10, pickup of 3. Tony Dorsett, the best pass rusher in Pittsburgh history. Ray Graham unable to get that without an interception. Sinceri trying to keep it a clean game and keep their upset hopes alive. Ray Graham with some more room, picking the hole like we've seen him do all game long, and Graham is loose up the sidelines inside the 15.
And watch him run the daylight, and watch the move he makes in the hole. It's wide open. Watch his cut right there. Lateral jump cut. He gets beyond 2 people, including Bennett Jackson, down the sideline. Ray Graham, you are putting on a show, young man. Jump cut. Zeke Mata said, uh-oh. Wow, that's good.
A show of 12 carries and 142 yards for Graham, who has set Pitt up on the doorstep again. And this time they stopped, and we haven't even seen, or maybe had to see, much of Russell Shell, because Graham has been so good and so effective. And here he is again looking for the touchdown run. And
watch the jump cut. Jubilato seals it inside. There's the cut. Now it's 1-on-1 in the open field, and he makes Kavare Russell miss. This young man's all the way back, and he's having a great football game, and they are really
hard game. Huge day for Graham. 1st and goal. Why not get it to him again, but this time. The fake to Graham. Sinceri pressured, lofted it up to the end zone. Notre Dame trying to hold Pitt to at least a field goal attempt here. Devon's 20-12. Notre Dame trying to stay unbeaten, keeping hopes alive for a national championship. Ray Graham has had a huge game, but gets nothing. Manti Te'o in the Notre Dame defense trying to rise to the occasion and put a stop on Pitt here. This is Ray Graham again.
Graham and Manti Te'o.
Tight end Hubie Graham in motion to the left side, and once again Graham stopped. The fake to Graham. Sincerely looking for Graham.
Smart ball.
Pitt has yet to convert a third down situation this half. Sincerely dumps it out to Graham, and he's upended there.
That helped.
Sincerely pressured, and down he goes.
Goes bringing heat. Watch Te'o. He's going to come down on the ground, but continue to roll into the quarterback. And
trying to get the ball back. 3rd and 18 for the Panthers. And they keep it on the ground to Graham. And by far, in Paul Chris's first season, is having his best season. He's in trouble, gets rid of it. It's caught by Graham. It could have been
3 consecutive plays, all improv.
3rd and 6, ball on the ground to Graham. So the ball at the 21, 2nd and 6, and this is Graham up the middle.
Worst case scenario, it's what, a 43-yard field goal attempt.
And Harper's been pretty solid all game. Ray Graham team was 8-0. Before the loss to the Boston College. Graham goes right up the middle, gets a few more yards.
I think an inside zone to Ray Graham. There it is. Except he decided to cut it back.
Maybe win a national title. But here's Ray Graham right back to work for Pitt. That was the last scrimmage. It'd be about a 43-yard field goal. So it's made a field goal much difficult perhaps for Harper.